So today we will post to start Pad's game, but Pad's game does not work on the Vita TV, at least not the OG version. So I need to talk to him about that. So today we're going to start with Stay. I have a physical copy of Stay. It was a Play Asia release. It sold out pretty fast. I think there was only 1,000 copies. Now, if you're interested in this game, Red Arts has the Switch and PS4 version of this game available, and I think they're still available now. I think most Red Art games don't sell out very fast. I think out of all their titles, only 3 or 4 of them are completely sold out now, and that's only recent. Before, they used to only have one title sold out, but so I hope this is a pretty interesting game. It's like an escape room game, except you're helping someone escape a room versus being the person escaping the room. Hey, Dan. Also, did it keep the brightness levels, or did it... Okay. So, like, the whole idea is to stay and try and help this person, because when you're away, he's actually having time pass. Okay, that's what I was just talking about. So, I have the OG version of the game Pad requested. It's not compatible with the Vita TV. The Delta version, which is only physically in the Asian market, which Play Asia actually recently had new copies printed, is compatible with the Vita TV. So, I need to see if Pad wants me to maybe look into getting the Delta version and play that, or change his game request. Anyway, so I don't know a lot about this game. I've only seen a wee bit of the beginning of the game, besides what we were just trying to do with the audio levels. So it seems like there ain't a lot of loud noise in this game. So if you want me to turn the audio up a little bit more for sound effects, we are on a Vita now. It has to be compatible with the Vita TV. If it's not compatible with the Vita TV, then I can't capture it. I told Pat that too. But apparently the American OG version... See, there's two things you gotta keep in track with the Vita. So, different region versions have compatibility and non-compatibility with the Vita TV. Like, for example, for a very long time, Disgaea 3 in Europe was compatible, but the American version wasn't compatible for a very long time until like 2 years later, NIS did like a patch so you can update it to make it compatible. So, but yeah, so this whole game, the idea is to try and stay with this person and save him. This is supposed to be like about 5 to 7 hour long game, so we might be able to beat this in one day. But yeah, so the OG version of the game Pad requested, and at least in America, isn't compatible with the Vita. No. The handheld, no. No, I can't capture a handheld. That's like $500 mod. That's very expensive. It's way better, like, hell, it still would be cheaper to buy an overpriced Vita TV and do the whitelist thing, where you make non-compatible games automatically boot up anyway. That would be a vastly cheaper way than getting the handheld modded for out. Co-starring you. But yeah, so we're gonna be like on a computer talking to this guy. But yeah, I only have the Vita TV for capturing, so if it doesn't work with the Vita TV... $500. Maybe if I was rich like Phil and didn't waste all my money. I gotta be a responsible adult too, you know. So, we went up to like here typing with him when we were doing an audio test, so So, hello? Now, those little orbs, I believe, were supposed to represent, like, his emotions at the time. Um... Also, unless I hear today about... Ooh. He misspelled. So the computer is literally his only light currently. I also find it weird that whoever's doing this put like a webcam so you can see him. Like, what even chat program is this? I don't know what each of the colored things represent exactly, though. So I guess it kind of doesn't teach you what they are, unless you look in the book, maybe. But I feel like that wouldn't be as fun for the first time. Yeah. Oh yeah, and this physical copy does actually have a booklet. I know, shocking. A Vita game with a booklet? In this day and age, all localized in your kitchen? Okay, that was a terrible joke. Paint peeling off. Probably want to move that then. Wrinkles or veins that form a pattern. Not switches? What the hell is that? Speaking of it, with the light from the computer, posted with a watermark, crumbled and dusty paint hanging on the wall. Papermaker's tail forming a circle and below 4 bullet points with some vague rules about this room and a Wi-Fi password in Latin. I can't even read the rules. It looks like someone took like really big text and like made it as small as possible. Ah, okay, so considered stranger. What does it say? Scream for help? No, scream for help sounds like it would freak him out. Ha, I make typos too. That's kind of a nice little touch. Well, hopefully you can get out sometime here soon, Dan. Is all I can really hope for. 4 points are welcome. Please take care of this room's belongings. Feel free to use the computer. Wi-Fi password. Captain, oh my captain. What belongs? When I can see only this computer, a chunky chair, and a disgusting table with some locked drawers and stains everywhere. So we need to find a key. Now, a segment I saw, he does wander around this place. See, nope. Probably just traces of ketchup. Gonna look around. Also, he did mention something about like paint peeling. That sounds like that may be a womb or something. Oh, there's some light. Let's say, are you okay? That made the other two fill up. Tell him to go up and kill... What? That would be terrible. There's a flashlight, a mini circuit board type short circuit. Beginning of the end. Oh, I noticed those, notice it says chat and items. Ah, that. So, I can go back to that. It doesn't mention the things he told me about, though. Yeah, I think you're gonna have to go look. Maybe the guy won. Terrible, maybe. But is it an option? I don't know. It might be. I don't think the game's gonna end that fast, Quinn. That would be a fast ending if you just got up, went to some light, and died. But again, in Neo Automata, you die from eating a fish, so... What the hell was going on here? Hitting buttons and not getting anything. Timing went... I don't know what the... Technically, we aren't dying. We're just going to deal with this guy, and he's the one who's dying. That's terrible, though. Trying to hit every button when it, like, connects. Wait. Okay, so the analog stick there actually is turning that. There we go. I'm like, what the hell? Well, it leaves you to your own devices. I was like, what in the hell am I supposed to do here? And it was specifically the white analog stick, not the left analog stick, so... there's some glowy thing now. So there is a door. So that's... slight hope. Get a hammer or something and go... Let's see, Chapter 1, User Statistics. Who hit you? A way out. 30% of users, including you, are optimistics. Think that there's always a way out of every situation. So more people asked who hit it. Like, you think if he knew who the fuck hit him, you think he would talk about it. That seems like that stupid thing to ask. And that thing is floating in the background now. Our paths are made lighter if we only allow beauty and grace to fill our lives. So I guess fixed a bug and got another bug. So I guess the bug's gonna help him see around. It's a wooden door specifically. Burnt. So he's in some place that might have been on fire. What What do I say? Sounds like the smart thing to do? Go ahead. I don't know. If it's weak looking, that sounds like it's on purpose, so... I'll level down. No. Why would you bring it up to say I'll smash it? Why would you do that? The door felt hot. Don't tell me the building he's in's on fire. Hey, Pad. Now Pad's not missing in action anymore. That would be weird if they put him in a building that's on fire. Well, there is a camera in my view. Ooh. How you doing this morning, Pad? So, the OG version won't work on the Vita TV. He doesn't see a camera. So the camera's hidden. Pretty sleepy. Nope. Always checked for updates. I also looked it up on Google. As far as I can tell, only the Delta version's compatible with the Vita TV. Painkillers? He's a therapist? So he thinks a patient did this to him. So if you want, we can kind of put that on hold and I can go and look into getting Delta. Or if you want, you can change your request. That's your call. I mean, you have had to fuck up this patient really hardcore, man, for him to, like, kidnap you and make it elaborate escape room shit. There's a little knot dangling on the wall. Like, tying together a pair of invisible atoms. Flying in the void forever, old and wed. He say? So is one about his patients or ask if they think they're screwing around? You ask about patience. I mean, I can check out the game on PlayAsia, but obviously probably would have to wait a while because PlayAsia, you know, kind of slow on shipping usually. Like, once they send it, it's not usually too long. It's just getting to the sending part that takes a little while sometimes. Because I usually order multiple things at one time because, you know, shipping price. Yeah, I've been interested in this wallpaper paint shit he said that was peeling. But yeah, the reason I wanted to give you the option to change if you wanted is because, well, you have the highest votes, so I think it's fair to ask if you want to change it until I look into seeing about getting Delta, and you can re-vote, add that one when I get it. I don't know. When I hit triangle, it tells me but I think they're like psychological words, so I'm not really sure. I can bring it up again once it goes back to the computer. I don't want to accidentally skip whatever he's doing. Another locked door. But yeah, if I do this, you can see him on the left. I have no idea what any of those words mean. I'm going to assume they're like psychological shit or something. So we're currently at a medium trust level. We're still considered a stranger of the Quinn. But yeah, I have no idea what any of those mean. Oh, what the... What the hell just that? Whoa. I think maybe he was still typing when I did that. So that door just opened for him. Hopefully it'll still show whatever he was typing, man. The bathroom. Tell me about you. Check the back of the postal. Searchers. 54% of users, including you, are perfect partners for a petty paper challenge. But yeah, if you want to look up what the words are, feel free to. I'm just going to assume though his different like emotional states is what I think they will post to be. I just don't know which is what. So he found the bathroom, has a meal that could become a porn. Hopefully not like Virtue's last reward. I hope that's the sink. Oh, man. Your face, bro. There's a leak. 2 bottles. One has pills. And he just pocketed it for some reason. Why would you just randomly pocket the pills? I think I would carry them at least to the computer if I was going to take them with me. Too small to read on phone? I guess it's up the pad then. Oh no, it was unlocked. It looks like... Okay. So yeah, I guess he was still typing when I, ew, it's a clogged toilet? Ew, Silent Hill 2 syndrome? Tell me about you. What is this Tyndall? If you can look clearly at the... transform it into gold. The faucet has brown water. It smells like a mixture of wet side, cooked cauliflower, and wet dog. I think you'd get a cracked mule, which is incredibly useful. I was worried about how I looked. Baggy eyes, bad hair day. I'm a total mess. He didn't mention those pills. Check the toilet tank. I want a question about the pills, maybe. I mean, the toilet tank does sound like a good place to check, but I find suspicious he didn't mention the pills, though. Worth mentioning. Massive delay. So I can ask his name, which technically I don't know. Let's go with continue looking around. Still considered a stranger. Loneliness and the feeling of being lost. Welcome to everyone. Heal something? Oh. That don't sound good. Yeah, I was gonna leave Pad to basically make that call. It's up to him in the end. Because he got the top votes at the time. But yeah, if you want, I can look into, like I said, the Delta version, and you can always vote that up another time. Well, that was a really short chapter. Possess the power of observation, deduction, and constructive imagination. But I mean, that feels a little unfair when you had like 9 votes or something, and then you're not gonna even do anything with them unless you're wanting to hold them off and like have them like put to the side until I get Delta or something. Where the hell did all that come from? So here's updated news. There was a small accident in the womb and a shelf with some... You didn't mention a shelf before. Door the lane, stop pottery lessons. I have no brain cells. We'll choose in the middle. I haven't even seen these things. You think it would at least show them to you? I guess let's try for the middle one, I guess. Alright, we can change it to Freedom Wars for next Friday then. Because I believe that one is, you might want to double check just to make sure, but I think it was compatible with the Vita TV. Oh, so I gotta actually, well, these kind of situations I usually like to miss. Side stuff for us. Ah, and that's where that little one goes here. Okay. We got like some kind of little ship or something. Here, kitty. What type of game is that? It's, yeah, it's supposed to be kind of like a Monster Hunter thing. Must be out of Imble Fun memes. Life, death, and whatever comes next. The maiden, the mother, and the cone. I have a kitty cat. Okay. No need to be jealous, comrade. And now it's gonna get in front of the camera. Hey, I'm trying to type here. It's like my dad's cat. Oh, cat typed it. Lost village in Iceland. Good. Sounds like he'll be much needed. I think it'd be a good question to see where the cat came from. Don't have the slightest idea. Well, I had it came from somewhere. Because, I mean, like, it wasn't there when he first woke up, so... I didn't even see you get up. Yeah, that was that beat 'em up. Oscar. Looks like Oscar the therapy cat. Not quite people friendly. If you ever see him around, you're in trouble. He likes to make the final appearance. See, wait, besides the name tag, there's something else. I only have one option, so... What is this? Some kind of code? What you got? Also, don't think I forgot about those pills in your pants there, Quentin. I know you got some pills for some reason. A clock? With a countdown. The cat's a bomb? What about time left? 14 hours. You have me and find a way out. Things look tough. Let's stay positive. Remain calm. So still a stranger, but he's trusting me very high. Question is, if he... Okay, he's a therapist now. Current lead is that one of his patients decided to do this to him. And that's assuming that's not red herring. Chapter 4? He also mentioned there were locked drawers on that desk. Statistics. So most people voted you have me and Oscar. Human tranquilizers. 28% of the users, including you, are the kinds of people that we hope to have in our group in the event of a zombie outbreak. Okay, so I'm the positive guy in the group. So who's the one who's gonna kick ass and take names in the group? Interlude. Leave at your own risk. So he has a cat, a firefly, 2 light sources. So he just walked up to the hallway and poked his hands into the ground. What was he messing around with on the ground, man? I don't want to hit a button quite yet because I don't want to accidentally like skip something I might need to see or something. I don't know if it's... What does it mean skip? See, he said he thought the door felt hot. So that would either mean the place was on fire recently. I mean, the idea if it's on fire now seems kind of ridiculous. Because, I mean, you think there would be smoke or some shit. Okay, I'm just going to hit a button. No? Okay, I guess we're forced to watch this then. Towel. Apparently it was disgusting. There are some pipes up though. Now, there was a second bottle that was like empty unless it has some kind of ale in it. I mean, am I supposed to like find hints in him wandering around or... I wouldn't hit that if I was you. Zen Master. Chapter 5. So I would bet a lot of these terminologies are like psychiatrist words. Since he said he was a therapist. Wrote some stuff down, the guy wadded it up. Why? Why is the world so terrible? The question to me would be, if one of his patients did this, why in the fuck are they going to such lengths for this? I feel like maybe it would be a time to ask him something a little more calming. The other question might stress him out. But I got wet on bonding now. I can't get bonding up. You think asking him that would have made bonding go up? Stay calm, my friend. I mean, that's essentially what it is. It's an escape room. Under the table actually sounds like a good idea. If someone's hiding under that desk, there's something wrong with you, buddy. But that's a pretty common thing in escape rooms. They have like some tape to the bottom of a desk or something. Or underneath, like... But he said the drawers were locked, so that's obviously not an option. Looks like he might have found something. Because sometimes people, like, you pull a drawer out all the way and look at the bottom of that. Puzzle solvers. 32% of the users, including you, love to really good immersive experience. Good for us and for Quinn, of course. Sounds like a lot of the players tried to be more... I mean... I would like to try and cheer them up some too. That's why that one question I wanted to ask a little bit more. But we also need to not lose track of what we're doing either. So it's... You're not going to believe it. Fossilized boogers. Bingo. Hopefully it goes to those drawers then. That is a very cookie cutter looking key though. Time to go and leave that hideous place. So he has to go to something else. I don't think it would go to the door. It might go to the dresser drawer, the desk drawers, or... Is he going to go to the door? I don't think it's going to walk on the door. The only other thing we have currently locked is the drawers on the desk. Oh my goodness, it fucking opened the door. It's another room. It has a light though. So it looks like some kind of study. Is that a paper or a pillow on that chair? It's a papal, go get it. He still has those pills. And that puzzle. This is weird. You have to use the white analog stick to move through stuff. That's very bizarre. The left one does nothing. Okay, so I see those icons. But you do use the left analog stick to move stuff, so maybe that's why. So it looks like a sword or something down there, so... There's too many books now. So let's get the icons matched up. There's no space for that. Thunderbolt, and these ones have a dot in it. Okay. Dots. Now they all have colors. Some books are thick, some aren't. My first guess would be to move them by height, maybe? Height or thickness? Okay. What would I want? The larger ones on one side and the small ones on another? See, even the same color, the icon is on different levels. So my second thought is maybe you'll need to line up the icons themselves, not necessarily the symbols. But then the question is, what's the point of the 4 icons? other guess would be color or something to do with the symbols. But let's see, we got gray, purple, yellow, blue, green. Yeah, there's more colors than 4 shelves, so colors seems like a misleading thing then. Has to be something with the icons. So I'm thinking maybe keeping them lined up. How many heights are we dealing with here? That's not as... Sounds a little high, or... But if it has to do with lining up the icons, the problem there is... What's the order? That one's too... up now. See, now I'm starting to see there's like too many... too high and low and everything. The heights are also more than just 4 different heights. Could perhaps the thing in the middle is supposed to be like the order, like there's supposed to be dot, bolt, sword, square. You think the pattern of how it is on the bookshelf? Looking at sideways, I mean, it looks like 2 like ends of an arrow. Man, they really leave you vague on these puzzles. I can't like use the touchpad to do anything. Just to make sure there ain't some like extra. But the problem is if each shelf is supposed to contain like dot, bolt, sword, square, there's excess of all of them. Like a cast shadow on them. Oh, yeah, there's like an angle of light and like, is that carry over when I move them? It does. So I think there's some of the posts. Now the question is, are they supposed to also be different colors, maybe? So there's like perhaps a symbol you make with match the symbols. Could be. Maybe that's what the pattern is. Perhaps the pattern's to help hint. So if that's the case, then that should, those two there look like they go. Unless it's just convenient with that. I need something. I need a starting point. Put these two over here. Those two look like they go together. So that's too tall. I think something needs to go in the middle of that. I mean, that beginning of that song sounds creepy as shit to me. That's too short, and that looks like that's supposed to be the end of something now. That looks like that's also an end of something. And see, that one begins with a dot. I'm trying to look slowly on something, you know. So those two look like end pieces, because they're like curving downward. But the thing is, that has a bolt. Unless... So, wait. Do you think, like... So what you think is, like, I need all the dots. Like, say, the ones with the dots, and they make a shadow symbol, you're thinking. So what you're thinking is, if I do kind of what I was originally doing... Ooh, yeah, I think you might be onto something here now. So yeah, the color... Oh. Oh, the knot symbol. It's making a knot. Okay, so bingo. Yeah. So it was kind of like the original idea, except I needed the order of the shadow. So let's get them grouped in their designated places again. So I was kinda there. And then because I was like, well, I don't know what to do now. Okay. I can see what we're doing here. So we're gonna get Quinn out of here, folks. Yeah, okay. So we need to make like this. This needs to be on the end, because that's gonna be the loop. There we go. I was like, so this looks like this should be in the end now. No, that should be at the end. There we go. There we go. We just gotta all use our heads a little bit here. I gotta tell you, this game doesn't fucking hold your hand when it comes to its puzzles. It goes to the puzzle, it's like, yeah, good luck. It's too short, though. Ah, there we go. Symbolism! So what you got, Quinn? A book with a loop and 2 dots. So excited I was gone for like 15 minutes. Hope you weren't thinking I was dead. Hope you stayed though the whole 15 minutes in suspense. So he is carrying the book to us. He also locked the cat in now. GG, Quinn. That ain't a good idea, Pop. Also, he didn't check anything else in that room. For now. Another weird room. Oh, what if that was supposed to be like his office? What if this is where he works and like they burned it and then locked him inside? Ancient death goddess. Uh-oh, Nyx. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We got some persona shit going on. You gotta face your true self now, Quinn. Ink on Allen Poe. Why are you alone? I doubt that. Let's go with question, because he didn't mention the book. He bought the book to us, but he didn't... well, he bought it to the computer, but he didn't mention it. Okay, now he's mentioning it. Still hasn't mentioned the pills, though. Doesn't begin. It simply exists. Why would you think it's a religious book? It's a strange gut. It's... oh. You'd think you would open it. I mean, it's in there. We had to solve a puzzle to get it, so you would think it would do something, so... well, I know what you mean, but you solved the puzzle to get it. The Name of Woes? That's a long title. The cook, the thief, his wife, and the lover, and the dog. You had to solve a puzzle to get it. Well, yeah, I would imagine as a therapist. You know, if I was him, I'd be asking him to, like, record this or something. A phone and a gun. What about the phone-looking thing? Communication device. Life and death. Hope and despair. Well, it can be used as a light. That's one good thing about it. What the fuck is it? Oh, it's a portable device he can talk to me with. It also has a camera. What year is this taking place in? I'm surprised he didn't have to put in the Wi-Fi, shoot the sinister board. No, don't kill the cat. Yet. That sounds like it might actually become a choice. No. No, Quinn, don't shoot yourself. That's not how this tale ends, Quinn. We're not ending in death. So he's doing a little extra looking around. There's a window, which I'm assuming those are bricks. At least not a bat. I think that's supposed to be a pillow, because you think he... Oh, there's a postal thing in this room, too. Fireplace probably has something in it. Looks like the wall's probably solid. So I would say check around. Yeah, it looks like he's already doing that. There's the other postal. Ooh, Quinn. So that wall is definitely solid. Probably ain't gonna be able to do anything with the window. How about check under the chair? The chair could have something. I would say the chair or the fireplace. And then there's that, whatever that is, covered up. I mean, you think he would mess with it. Foretold in a Vita game? Yes. Quinn's unaware of this time the world's ending because of the coronavirus right now. The irony is he's the one who's safe while the world burns. It's virtue's last reward all over again when you think about it. The kidnapper wasn't trying to destroy Quinn. They were trying to save him. In isolation. No, it is kind of weird that Firefly just stays around Quinn now. You just gonna sit there the whole time? Well, like the interlude thing is kind of weird because it's basically like I feel like it's going to have some hint in one of these. It's like wearing you down to be like, oh, these are nothing. I'll just go use the bathroom or some shit. But it's like, oh ho ho, there was a hint there. Because hitting the buttons don't do anything, so it's forcing you to watch these. And we also got one nimble. Okay, so he has some pills in his pants that he didn't tell us about, that he took from the bathroom. The cat has a clock on it. And there's something clogged in the toilet. That may or may not have anything to do with the game. What the hell many chapters are in this? Because, like I said, the average playtime was apparently like between 5 to 7 hours. Like 12 for completionists. AKA all trophies and endings and crap. Oh yeah, and he doesn't have to... Dead Man's Land, No Man's Land. I want to see what's in your... Unsettling dream that turned 5 minutes of sleep into... So... Like I said, one of the things in this game is you can go away. So, I'm going to go and take a